The Echo of Thoughts, Unraveling the Mind's Illusions by Marianne Leclerc. In the heart of Druidsville, a town where time seemed to stand still between its ancient forests and lush meadows, the restless spirit of Amelia found a semblance of peace. Having escaped the clangor of city life, she sought tranquility, yet carried with her an internal tempest of anxiety and self-doubt. It was in this quaint town's unassuming library that her transformative journey began. The Druidsville Library stood like a sentinel of history, its architectural beauty subtle yet profound. Time had painted its facade in hues of sepia, and inside, the shadows of countless tomes formed a labyrinth of knowledge and mystery. Amelia often wandered these shelves, hoping to find solace in stories or wisdom in philosophy. It was on one such solitary afternoon, as raindrops tapped a gentle rhythm against the windows, that Amelia stumbled upon a particular volume, a book entitled The Echo of Thoughts. Its cover was unremarkable, a simple binding of green cloth, devoid of any title or embellishment, save for the name of its enigmatic author, Alara Voss. The book would have been easily overlooked, if not for the inexplicable pull Amelia felt towards it. Curiosity piqued. Amelia brushed dust from the cover and opened the tome. Inside, she found an inscription.
To those who wander lost in the labyrinth of the mind, may you find the clarity to see through illusion.
Her interest now thoroughly captivated, Amelia borrowed the book, unaware of how profoundly it would alter her life. Chapter 1. The Gate of Perception. Returning to her modest cottage on the outskirts of Druidsville, Amelia settled into a worn armchair by the hearth, the book cradled in her hands. As the fire flickered warmly, she opened to the first chapter, titled The Gate of Perception. The prose, both poetic and incisive, proposed a radical idea. Thoughts were mere echoes, not realities.
What you perceive is not always what is,
began Alara Voss.
The mind crafts illusions as naturally as the eye sees light.
Intrigued, Amelia found each page woven with insights into the human psyche, melding philosophy with concepts of mindfulness that felt both alien and familiar. Each paragraph challenged her to question the validity of her thoughts, offering exercises to observe without judgment. Gradually, Amelia embarked on the book's prescribed practices, each session unfurling layers of introspection. The exercise that struck her most was the Mirror of Truth, which urged readers to confront their innermost fears by voicing them aloud, thus stripping them of their power. Amelia hesitated but persevered, whispering her anxieties into the silence, fears of inadequacy, failure, and loneliness. Instead of rebounding with force, they dissipated like vapor in the air. The book's impact was subtle but noticeable. With each passing day, Amelia found herself more present, less ensnared by relentless cycles of anxiety. The tendrils of self-doubt slowly loosened their grip, leaving space for clarity and calm to blossom. Chapter 2. The Artist's Canvas. Among the many readers who had journeyed through the Echo of Thoughts, one figure emerged as a living testament to its influence. Theo, the reclusive artist dwelling at the edge of town. Amelia had often heard tales of his brilliance marred by bouts of debilitating self-criticism that kept his work hidden away. Drawn by the stories of Theo's transformation, Amelia sought him out. His studio, nestled amid tall pines, was a sanctuary of creativity. As she entered, the scent of oil paints mingled with the earthiness of the forest. Theo, a man of few words, greeted her warmly. His studio walls bore witness to an explosion of colors, paintings alive with emotion and depth.
Alara Voss changed my life,
Theo confessed, gesturing to his work.
She taught me to silence the inner critic, to see beyond the illusions my mind weaved.
Theo shared his journey with Amelia, how he once stood paralyzed by perfectionism, his talent locked behind bars of doubt. Through Alara's teachings, he learned to embrace imperfection as part of the creative process, each stroke a testament to freedom rather than fear. Amelia saw in Theo's eyes a sense of liberation she longed to embody. Her conversations with him emboldened her resolve, reinforcing the lessons of patience and acceptance she extracted from the book. Chapter 3. The Classroom of Presence. Druidsville High School was a beacon of learning, its halls echoing with the laughter and dreams of youth. It was here that Amelia met Hannah, a high school teacher whose story added yet another layer to her understanding of the echo of thoughts. Hannah had always been passionate about teaching, but anxiety often undermined her confidence. tainting her interactions with students and colleagues.
I was constantly worrying about being inadequate, about failing my students.
She admitted over coffee in the school's vibrant garden. Handing Amelia a copy of the book, Ragged with Use, Hannah recounted how she had discovered Alara Voss's teachings in a moment of despair.
It helped me see that thoughts are not truths, they're just fleeting impressions.
Hannah had transformed her classroom into a haven of mindfulness, encouraging students to explore their thoughts without judgment.
I try to teach them what I learned: clarity, acceptance, presence.
She explained.
It's not just about learning, it's about being.
In witnessing Hannah's renewed joy and calm presence, Amelia found inspiration. Her transformative lessons became a beacon in Amelia's journey, reminding her of the power embedded in every mindful breath. Chapter 4: Regrets and Acceptance. Druidsville was a tapestry of intertwined stories, each citizen a thread that added richness to its narrative. Amelia's quest for knowledge led her next to Benjamin, an elderly man whose life had once been overshadowed by regret. Winter had cloaked Druidsville in a blanket of snow, and Benjamin's cozy home offered a refuge from the chill. Over tea, he shared his story, a life marked by missed opportunities and unfulfilled dreams.
I spent so many years trapped in what could have been.
Benjamin sighed, misty-eyed. It was not until he encountered the echo of thoughts that Benjamin found peace. Alara's words guided him toward acceptance, teaching him that regrets were illusions rooted in the past, mere shadows of the present moment.
I realized life's value isn't in what was or what could be, but in what is.
He reflected, eyes shining with wisdom. Benjamin's serenity was infectious. Amelia felt the weight of her own anticipations and setbacks lift, replaced by a burgeoning sense of hope. Here was a living testament to resilience, an embodiment of lessons learned through the lens of grace and humility. Chapter 5: Unraveling the Past. As Amelia absorbed these diverse stories, she marveled at the profound influence of Alara Voss. Yet, the question of the philosopher's identity nagged at her curiosity. Who was Alara Voss, and what inspired her revelatory insights? Driven by a thirst for answers, Amelia delved into the history of Druidsville. The library, with all its secrets, was her starting point. Hours turned to days as she sifted through archives and letters, tracing fragments of Alara's life. The breakthrough came with an old journal, hidden amidst unrelated volumes. Annotated with sketches and musings, it revealed a glimpse into Alara's world, her relentless pursuit of truth amid personal trials. Alara had endured her own struggles, her mind a battlefield between light and shadow. Amelia learned that Alara's exploration of philosophy and psychology had stemmed from necessity, a means to navigate her own tumultuous mind. Her writings were born from genuine experience, a quest for liberation that transcended self-help into a legacy of enlightenment. Alara Voss had once been one of Druidsville's own, an enigmatic soul who wove together the strands of her thoughts into a tapestry of understanding. Her gift to the world was not just her book, but her journey, a testament to resilience and authenticity. Chapter 6: Reflections and Revelations. Returning to her sanctuary by the hearth, Amelia contemplated her journey. Through the pages of the Echo of Thoughts, she had unearthed her inner strength, unraveling illusions as one might untangle a knot. The people she encountered had been mirrors reflecting aspects of herself, offering perspectives that enriched her transformation. Each story, from Theo's artistic liberation to Benjamin's graceful acceptance, wove a complex fabric of human experience. Amelia discovered that letting go of her inner narratives allowed space for clarity and insight. Her perspective shifted, rooted now in present moment awareness rather than fear or regret. She had undergone a subtle yet profound metamorphosis, emerging more resilient and self-assured. The book's final lesson resonated deeply.
True wisdom lies in recognizing the ephemeral nature of thought, in embracing life as it unfolds before you.
Amelia had learned to listen to her thoughts without attachment, to witness them without being defined by them. Emboldened by new understanding, Amelia felt a kinship with Alara Voss, bound by shared pathways of self-discovery. Together, they had traversed the intricate landscape of the mind, unraveling illusions with each step. Epilogue: The Legacy of Alara Voss. In the years that followed, Amelia became a beacon of mindfulness within Druidsville. Inspired by Alara's teachings, she created a community of seekers, guiding others on their journey to unravel the mind's illusions. The town, once peaceful yet obscure, flourished as a center of introspection and growth. The echo of Alara Voss's thoughts reverberated through its streets, a symphony of awareness and acceptance. Amelia often returned to the sanctuary of the library, drawn to its wisdom and solace. There, she would delve into the pages of the Echo of Thoughts, forever grateful for the path it had illuminated. In unraveling her own mind, Amelia had discovered a deeper truth. The stories we tell ourselves shape our realities, but it is within our power to rewrite them. And so, nestled between ancient forests and lush meadows, the town of Druidsville stood as a testament to transformation, a place where the echoes of thoughts became whispers of wisdom, guiding souls through the labyrinth of the mind toward a horizon of infinite possibility.